Today, we're going to do my first ever Golden Age comic book unboxing. That is coming up next. I'm Don Kerr, and this is the SmallTown Collectibles YouTube channel. So before we get into doing this unboxing of my first ever Golden Age purchases, I want to ask you, if you haven't already, hit that subscription button. Turn on that notification bell so that you can get notified when I put out new content. Smash that like button if you like the video, and let me know in the comments what you think. Are you into old Golden Age comic books? How have your taste changed as far as buying books, things like that? Anyway, let's jump into this. I'm really excited. Like, I haven't opened this outside of what I normally do. I got it out of the priority mailer that it was sent in. So I talk about this a lot on 10 Questions, and Brock Morgan and I went into that great 10 Questions interview, by the way, if you haven't watched it. We talked about a lot how your tastes change in the way you want to collect. And I have to blame this on my boy Rob Fat Stax and also Jerry the Jitterbug, two of my favorite channels out there and two of my favorite people. Both of them into Golden Age books, and you know, Jerry does a lot of comic book restoration. And I'll link Jerry and Rob's channel down below so you can go check these guys out. Jerry does a lot of comic book restoration, really just into Golden Age books. That's what he buys. Rob is an eclectic collector, to say the least. Like, his mystery or his Mail Call Monday videos are one of my favorite things to watch, because you never know what Rob's going to buy. But one day I was watching that mail call, and he brought out these books called Space Cadet by Don Corbett. And they have painted covers, right? So these covers are painted, and I was just like blown away when I saw them. So I started looking on eBay and around for some of these, ran across a lot where a guy had, you know, roughly 6-7 books, took pictures of them, sent it to Jerry and to Rob, kind of getting an idea price-wise if I was in the ballpark. And they both agreed that, you know, hey, you can negotiate. I think you can get a pretty good deal on this. So that's what I did. And I ended up buying these books for $140 shipped. Okay. So they're in this. I will admit the guy did wrap them well. They do smell a little bit like smoke, which I don't like. I'm not a smoker. I was a chewer. I was raised in Eastern Kentucky. So at some point or another, we all chew tobacco. Women too, so there is a little bit of an odor to it, a smoky odor, which I don't care for. But let's see what we got. I'm really excited. You know, I've always bought, since I got back into the hobby, I've primarily bought modern books to read. Just now, really getting into kind of looking. I'm going to start a Silver Age Captain America run. That's something I'm excited to get into. And then I've been looking a lot at these Golden Age titles. Just to, I don't know, I just dig them. I dig the fact that they're old and that they existed. And then these painted covers just kind of blow my mind. So let's start with the first one. That's a beaut right there. Don Corbett, Space Cadet. Look at that bad boy. It's a gorgeous painted cover. Overall, in pretty rough condition, not bad. You know, a few spine ticks. Could definitely use a cleaning and a pressing. 10 center. This is from 1940s, guys. Check that out. Very cool. Then we've got Don Corbett Space Cadet. This comes from Dell Comics. Again, not in bad shape for what it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. Love that cover art. Something about that painted art, man. I said it just absolutely, I don't know. I love it. Love the way those books look. And my wife is rarely interested in anything that I look at. And I was showing her these covers when I was thinking about buying them. And she was like, those are nice. Like, she really, you know, kind of dug them herself. Here's another one. This one's probably the roughest of the bunch. And I knew that before I bought it. And he discounted this book pretty heavily. But yeah, there you go. But still, very, very cool cover. I like that one too. Gorgeous book. I think there's like 11 books in this run. I'm probably going to try to grab all of them, but these are 10 centers. This book's in pretty decent shape. All of them need to be rebagged and boarded, and probably cleaned and pressed, but very cool. Another one, pretty rough shape, but not bad. Still another cool cover. Love that as well. These are awesome. And it's different because you got to kind of realize, right? It's one of the things, I'll have Jerry eventually on 10 Questions. And one of the things I want to talk to him about is like the condition of the books. When you're looking at older books, like we're so used to looking at modern books that you pick them apart, you're looking for the 9/8, things like that. And these older books coming from the 1940s, my God, they're 70, 80 years old. They're not going to be in the same condition. And this was my favorite one, and this book's in good shape, but I love that cover right there. That's the one that actually drew me to it when Rob showed them. So that's very cool. Love that. And then looks like he sent me an extra book. Nuclear, 12 center. That's cool. Check that out. So cool. All right, so let me grab that one that was in pretty rough shape. Pretty sure this one was number 6. I just want to take a quick glance on the inside. I don't care to get this one out. These books definitely need to be pressed and cleaned real good. Can't wait to read them once I get the whole set. I'm going to sit down and read them before I send them off. But yeah, you can see there, pretty rough shape. The spine's beat up pretty bad. And then it's kind of off here on the back page-wise. But off-white pages, that's okay. This is kind of what the interior looks like. Like I said, this is a pretty rough book, but it's a gorgeous cover. I really dig it. So there you go. All right, that's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to share this. I'm not a big sharer of what I purchase. I don't know why. I'm not comfortable doing it. But this was my first ever Golden Age purchase, and so I thought I would share that with you guys here on the channel. Also, so I can shout out Jerry the Jitterbug and Rob Fat Stax and Comics, because they are the ones who kind of inspired me, to kind of start looking in this direction as far as books to purchase and maybe collect. And I'm definitely glad I made the purchase. Those covers are absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. Like, I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'll link Rob and Jerry down in the description below. Definitely go check out their channels. Rob does all kinds of different content, a lot of unboxing stuff. Got a talk show that he does with my boy Slotted Up on Tuesdays, like every other Tuesday. It's called Sidekicks Talk Comics. Very, very good. And then his Monday Mail Call is like one of my all-time favorite videos to watch each week. Like, I have to stop what I'm doing and sit down and watch it. And then Jerry's channel is insane. He takes these books apart. He dips them in water. He cleans them. He presses them. Like, it's insane. Right now, the series that he's doing is he broke a Hulk 181 out of a slab that was restored, and he is taking all the ink off of it, all the restoration off of it. He's pressing it. He's doing putting the paper back in it, called leafing. He's doing that. Just an insane channel. Like, it's insanely interesting. And Jerry's got one of those voices that draws you in every time when he says, "Hello, YouTube." So yeah, go check my boy Jerry the Jitterbug out and Rob Fat Stax. Remember, I got the holiday boxes for sale. Go check those out if you're looking for a Christmas gift for a family member that collects comics. They're cool. They're solid boxes for the price point. They really are solid boxes. That's the reviews I've been getting on the ones that have been opened thus far. Yeah, so definitely, check that out if you're interested in something. Thank you so much for coming over here and hanging out with me today, guys. Spending a little time on the channel. I really appreciate it, as we always end these things. Until next time. I'm so excited. Golden Age comic book. So excited.